Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So today we will, well, we're actually going to leave it for tomorrow, but meet Nakanohara, yeah, in the flesh instead of just his shadow. So, while we're here, why don't we brew some coffee? Why not? Maybe it will help towards our social link with Sojiro? Let's see then. We made more Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, or we made something else this time. Let's see then. Well, it will help with our proficiency, but what is the verdict of the chief here?
Let me explain.
Okay, Cuban Crystal Mountain, eh? Well, we've got another point towards our social link at least. That being said, I think we'll wash up and go to bed. And in the morning we can go and see, hopefully, Nakanohara and learn a bit more about this Madarame bloke that, well, we learned quite a bit about last time when we went into his palace. So, indeed, apparently going straight there from school.
Yo. We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real? My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well. Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Yeah, I guess. I just think Anne doesn't want to be painted in the nude. Anyway, that being said, indeed, do we indeed infiltrate the palace now, or do I buy some more things? Well, there is some more things I do wish to buy, or are plural, because I cannot go into a palace without buying some things, or at least looking round anyway. Well, firstly, I am going to go to... Actually, no. Am I going to go? Yes, I am going to go to Scarlet, because this has been a long time coming. We can finally rent some DVDs. And unlike in Persona 4, the payment you pay is just a one-off fee. You don't pay for each DVD you rent, unlike in the original Persona 5, it's in Persona 4, excuse me. So yes, so we will get the X folders, and we can watch them in LeBlanc, even on days when we can't leave LeBlanc, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Next up, I'm going back to the back streets, and indeed, let's see. I think I will probably visit Dr. Takami's clinic. Either that or visit the second-hand shop and see what's available. We already have a DVD player, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, so I will revisit the clinic. And weirdly enough, Dr. Takami also has some,
Please head to the exam room.
believe it or not, some extra dialogue that she has when you're ordering stuff. Seriously. I don't know why that is. This is also true on the original Persona 5 as well, even though she has a completely different voice actress here. In this case, she's voiced by Abby Trott. Probably best well known as the voice of Nezuko in Demon Slayer. Oh yes, even though for most of that she just grunts. And yes, I have watched Demon Slayer and I do like it. Anyway, that being said, let's indeed head to Central Street? Well, maybe, but that's not where the hideout is. So instead, what am I doing here? I think I'm going the wrong way. Although, I do want to revisit the Velvet Room here. Yes, because the other thing I want to do is, of course, upgrade my personas and make some for any new confidants I will get. Yes, that is very important, whatever Persona game you're playing, because it will ensure a boost to them. Seriously, so we have an assignment apparently from the twins here. Okay, what do they want me to do? They want me to make a Jack Frost with Mabufu. Okay, so we are making the very mascot of Atlas. Yes, seriously, Jack Frost is the actual mascot for Atlas. The hee-hawing thing, so I don't need anything. Let's speak to Igor then, and see if we can actually make a Jack Frost. So, Persona Fusion, and let's see, Agathion. Do I have any duplicates here? I have two Chariot Personas, Agathion as Slime. I cannot make a Jack Frost out of either of these, but I want to get rid of either Agathion or Slime, because, or maybe both at once. Okay, let's make Saki Mitama here. Which is of the Lover's Arcana, and that will help definitely towards our confidant with Anne. So indeed, let's fuse them, and we will get Saki Mitama. Yes, so named because it looks like a smiling Magatama or something like that. So yes. Do we get anything for it? Growth 1! Okay, that means she will receive experience even if we are not using Saki Mitama. So we've got rid of things. Do I want to get rid of the other one? Do I want to get rid of Slime? I don't know. Let's see. Death Arcana. We do not. We have Mandrake. We will get Morkoi if we fuse Slime away with. Let's see. With Kelpie. I believe I did actually, or Kepley, I'm not sure. Floating green horse thingy. But yeah, I don't know if I registered them to the compendium, which is an absolute othermost we must do in any Persona game, but never mind. So I can get Garu, Zio, and Lunge out of this for an extra skill, if we can get it out of this. So yeah. So we will fuse Morkoi because of the Death Arcana. I'll still need to get a few more, but this will at least free up my thing there and get Skullcracker. Okay. So we've still got Slime, and I don't want to fuse Slime away, but Mandrake, let's see. I've already got Slime, so I can't even pronounce that. Hermit. We will not be getting Hermit for a while, and I do mean for a while in this game, in terms of social links anyway, so yeah, I'll register Berith, and with that done, I think I will leave this episode for now, because on the next episode we will actually begin exploring Madarame's palace proper, yes. So indeed, before I go on, let's see, I don't want to go back to LeBlanc yet. Do I? No. So the hideout is on the accessway, and that will allow us to go into Madarame's palace, which I will do in the next episode. So I will see you then. Goodbye!